Hello, everybody, and today we're bringing you another game from the Millennium Games Netrunner League. And I'm Nam.
And this is Jeremy.
And we're going to be showing you a game today between Alex playing Quetzal.
And we have Chris playing Replicating Perfection. Just a reminder for everyone, Replicating Perfection is the Jinteki ID that you must run on a central before you can run on a remote on any given turn as the runner. And Quetzal is allowed to break one barrier subroutine every turn.
Yep.
For just nothing.
Just using her ability.
Yep.
So, a little confession. When I first saw Quetzal, glanced at the image really quick, thought Quetzal was a dude.
The first time I glanced at Reyna, I thought it was a dude in like futuristic suit type thing. So it's yeah. No, actually that's a great thing to talk about. Why they're just getting set up. I like the art in Netrunner in general, but I love what they've done with the runners. I really love the art style. I love how much they make a character come alive just from one image.
Yeah, because it's really like the image is their personality, and it sometimes really captures like just a distinct. Hey, you kind of know what they would be like if you were to hang out with them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. And not only that, and I've seen articles about this online. I really do love the racial and gender diversity scene.
Oh yeah,
in the runners.
I mean, not all the runners are dudes, which
it's almost an equal mix. It's not just there's a few token chicks. It's almost half and half.
I would say it's half and half.
It's really close.
Well, some of the most popular like criminals are all female, right? So
you got Leela, you got
Andromeda. Silhouette hasn't been shown up. Has shown up a lot, but I mean, you see her.
You still have Andromeda. That's huge. And then, I mean, Anarch at this point.
And actually, Shapers so you see Chaos Theory and Kate. I mean,
you see like more female Shaper
runners.
Oh, Wanton. Yeah.
Hey, Wanton Destruction.
That card has become my bane. That card hurts.
That card is so good.
It hurts my soul.
Okay, so confession. I played against Alex. He was playing this deck. You know what he runs in this deck?
What's that?
He runs All-Nighter to get an extra click. He runs three of them.
Oh, yeah.
So he can actually do a Wanton Destruction run, and if you have 5-card full hand, if he has enough of the All-Nighters out, he can actually blow your hand up.
Have you gotten the worst one? Have you gotten Amped Up?
Did he do Amped Up?
No, for a while there, when these cards in Order and Chaos first came out, a few people I played did Amped Up. I believe it's called Amped Up. It's the card that you get a brain damage, you get 3 extra clicks.
Brain damage and 3 clicks, yep.
I had a few times where someone would amp up, take the brain damage, but hit me for my entire hand.
That's ludicrous.
All 5 cards.
Yeah, he does it with All-Nighters, so same thing.
Similar idea, but no brain damage. That's nice.
No brain damage, yep.
Sundew.
Sundew's so good in Replicating Perfection, so if anybody who doesn't know what it does, it's a card where if the runner doesn't run on the server with Sundew on the first click, then the corp will get 2 credits, which is pretty much guaranteed.
I rage against Sundew.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good trash.
That was really good trash. And he's running and getting rid of
Well
Sundew.
Well done. Get rid of the Sundew.
Before it pays
off.
He's getting rid of all asset economy.
Oh, he is reaping.
And he's...
I love it. I love this turn.
I love this turn. Yep. Okay, so Chris uses
Jackson, obviously. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, he just had like everything trashed. Maybe running a Jackson should have happened first, because then he can't return any of the things that would return.
But it's the way things came out, because the Sundew was rezzed afterwards, and he was just sweeping everything out of the way. That was. But I still love that turn.
No, that was a really good play. That was a good play. And that was just pretty much all day job money. So you better work that job, kids.
Wow, Chris's board looks so empty now.
I know, and this is not where Replicating Perfection wants to be.
I don't know. I've found Replicating Perfection now has enough tools that it can really. It's become very versatile in a lot of ways.
Yeah, but I mean, you run the identity. You want to have remotes so that it's just the desire.
You want to have remotes, but I mean, he's not. He's lost some of his money assets, and that's rough. But he still has some cash.
I agree with you. He's not down and out.
Oh no! He's not getting raised here, and it's not where he wants to be. Obviously, he wants to be in a stronger place, but
he'll deal with it. Chris is a good player, so.
Oh well, yeah, Chris is an amazing player. That guy's a very, very solid player.
Yeah, I've had him on for a few commentaries. You may remember Chris from other commentaries.
I don't know if it comes through the videos for the viewers. I don't know if it comes through when you've watched these, but Chris is a very solid player, and it's tough it's very challenging to play against him. He's definitely among the elite amongst guys I've played.
He's tough. He's actually going to another regional tomorrow. So already he's been to our regional. He went to a Toronto regional, and I think he's going down to Philly tomorrow. Yep. So at the time of recording this, the Philadelphia regional is happening tomorrow.
Yeah. So good luck to those competing in Philly tomorrow. Or in the past, for when you hear this.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, yes.
We're coming to you.
Send the good luck into the past.
We're coming to you from the past.
This will not be up by tomorrow.
Oh, Hacktivist. That card is deliciously brutal.
Sure Gamble, Mimic. Yeah, Hacktivist meeting is so tough, but it looks as though Chris only has mostly ice right now, so it's not like it's a huge thing. Oh, but he's making more remotes, so it could be one of his things.
Ooh, I think we got an agenda in with a Nisei and 2 ice.
It's probably Nisei Mark II, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Or, I think I've been noticing that RP builds, they've been running government... No, what's the one where you have to pay 4 extra credits? Private contracts?
NAPD contract?
NAPD contracts.
Yeah, NAPD.
Yes. Yeah, sorry.
Well, it depends. You take a risk, especially with all the the really strong Valencia deck out there that a lot of people are playing nowadays.
Oh yeah.
You take a risk with NAPD because as soon as there's a bad pub on the table, that agenda goes from awesome to just god awful. Although, what was it? When Valencia first came out, and people were running like really big time BP decks. I did win a game by scoring an 8-2 NAPD.
It is a Nisei.
It is a Nisei.
So that's going to turn out well for him.
Yeah, that's a good counter to have.
If he gets another 2-pointer via any other means, then he can actually protect a 3-pointer using that counter. So.
Absolutely. And the interesting thing with the counter, though, I've noticed that some people use it very easily. I'll find good spots to use it. Some people will sit on that to save it as a trump card. Mm-hmm. The problem is. Well, for any viewers, if you ever played the game Battlestar Galactica, in the board game Battlestar Galactica, every character has a regular ability and a once-a-game ability. Problem with those once-a-games, they're so potent, but if you wait too long to use them, they become non-relevant. And suddenly, that's rough.
Right, like,
very rough.
I would say that if you're going to score...
I've never done that. The thing that Alex just did.
Oh, what is it?
I've never did the same old thing to bring back a current.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Currents are all events.
They are. That's true.
You can definitely use it.
I've just never done that. That's a good move.
Yeah, it's pretty versatile. So
especially against
it's okay. Being able to bring it back after just knowing that he scores an agenda, and especially maybe planning for this because I noticed that Alex hasn't been drawing too crazy. Like he's been drawing, but he hasn't drawn to dig deep. Which he doesn't have all the resources that he needs now. But
yeah, he's gone through a lot of money, but he's kept Chris relatively down on money.
Right, that's true. Chris has to work for all of his credits using clicks.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Dig deep, Alex. You need things.
Let's see what he's playing here. Okay, I see an eater. I see some cutlery.
Yep, so he can kill some ice, but he hasn't run to reveal any ice, so...
No, he hasn't run on any ice. Well, no, he hasn't run on all that any ice.
No, he hasn't had any ice rezzed anytime he's run. So, I guess we'll see what happens. But E3 would be better if he had more things to break things, or if he knew what certain ice was, but I guess he's in a really precarious situation. Because he is an Anarch, that is a criminal card, so if he didn't use that much influence, he might want to get it down anyway.
Well, it's for Quetzal.
Yeah,
it's great for Quetzal. I mean,
So if people don't know, you usually combo Quetzal and E3 anyway, because Quetzal breaks the subroutine, and then you could just E3 through the rest of the subroutines of a barrier.
Good way to eat through a Heimdall. Heimdall 2.0. Haven't seen Heimdall 1.0 in a long time, but then it's definitely not one of the best Bioroids.
I've actually seen Heimdall 1 not too long ago, but not in a game that I played. I think it was one of the games that I recorded in the past couple weeks. So,
okay.
Yeah, it was one of those, but it was only one, and it didn't do that much. So
it snuck its head out, but didn't really thrill.
Yeah, you could probably assume that it didn't do that because you have the option of clicking through it, and most people run on the first click against HB anyway, just for such a provision.
Well, it depends. That new, what is it? I'm trying to remember the name of it. That new asset that lowers the reduction of Bioroid based on how many clicks they have left.
Oh yeah, that one.
I've seen that. That's a nice tricky thing. It definitely screws with your timing when you're your normal timing playing against HB.
As Magic players would say, it screws with your combat math.
It screws. It does screw with your. It screws with your combat math. That is a good way to put it. Oh man, he's got a lot set up with 2 Nisei counters. I think Alex needs to step it up here.
Alex kind of has to run crazy. If he doesn't start going crazy, he might not.
He's working too hard to get things set up, and I don't feel it's not working out for him here.
No, because 2 Nisei counters, I actually feel like Chris could probably just put if he draws any 3-point agenda or even a 2-point agenda, he can just put in that remote with the ice and he'll be fine. Like, there's no way that he would be able to get through. Alex would really get through it and just steal anything, because he could just end the run twice.
Yeah. He's got 2 quest completeds in hand. I wonder if that's going to come into play here soon. I feel like it has to. It has to right now. He just IAA'd.
Yeah, because if he runs...
If he has a 3-pointer, that's the game. So he has to do something here. The question is he going to go for the quest completed? Or is he going to try to run it?
I think if he goes for quest completed, right, he doesn't have enough time to play any other breaker. So he's basically living off of that Eater and that Mimic. Right?
But he can get to the successful triggers.
Yeah, he can get the successful triggers. Because there's no upgrades, so there's no risk of Chrysium
he
grid.
has 6 money. All right. He's going to get zapped. He has 3 MU open.
Yeah, can he afford to take any damage, though? Because if he loses the quest completed, he has no hope then. There's nothing.
He has 2 of them in hand, though.
Oh, okay.
The question is, he needs enough money left to do it. So let's see what this is. Oh, he doesn't res.
No res. Okay, access. Chris probably doesn't care because he probably doesn't have anything. Alright, whatever. Not a big deal.
Oh, so NAPD in the yard.
Quest completed. The one with the... Hey, Chris goes crazy.
Oh, a good cry of pain from Chris. I love it.
Well played, yes. And he's only going to access the one card that has the counter. So even if that upgrade was Nisei, it doesn't matter because no run was made.
Yep. Oh, man.
That was crazy.
It is suddenly a different game. Well, I don't know. Chris still has the upper hand.
No, Chris still has an upper hand, but that changed a lot. And now
here's
the
key.
That he's running.
He knows he has quests completed, so he can use a Nisei to stop, like, the archives run.
Yeah, right.
If he does 2 of them, he can stop the 3rd one, and then he doesn't have enough clicks.
Right.
Unless he gets that all-nighter out. That could be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like the deck Alex running is super competitive, but I like the way it's structured. It's pretty cool. Oh, and another quest completed.
Oh man, he's got 2 in
notoriety
and
the notoriety. Oh boy.
So this could be a game. This could be a game.
I don't know. I think those Nisei counters are.
No, the Nisei counters are too strong. And
it's a mountain to climb right now.
Especially because those 3 cards require that he makes a successful run on all 3 of those.
Yeah, he needs all 4 clicks. He needs all 4 clicks, and one of those disrupts it.
Yeah, exactly. And even if he gets an all-nighter down, Chris can still disrupt it with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, unless he gets 2 all-nighters down. Oh, and here we go. Install advance. So, Alex may just have to straight up run on something.
Now, I'm curious. It's Chris just made a comment on 2 quests completed. Let's see what happens. Let me just see what happens.
I mean, quest completed is actually in Anarch, so I mean, he must know that it's there. So
well, it's does he have it in hand? Is the question.
Right. That's the question.
That's what he's thinking. He definitely doesn't realize he has 2 quest completeds in hand right now.
Yeah.
Now is he going to Nisei the archive run?
See, I felt like if he would have been doing it, I would have Nisei'd like the R&D run or something. But I guess he doesn't know that it's necessarily happening.
Yeah, but right there, you see the first 2, and they just keep running. If
Right.
he goes to archives, you know what it is.
Yes.
And I think that's why...
He is doing...
he amped up.
Amped up.
Okay, so now the Nisei counters don't count.
He has just enough because... Oh, no, wait, because...
No, he's good. He's good.
Yeah. Because he's got the 1 click and then the +3 clicks.
Because I don't think Chris wants to burn both of them and then be,
Right, exactly.
Oh,
on an archives run, too.
Oh, that'd be rough.
Yeah, see, that's pretty rough.
That's rough. Oh, he uses it!
Oh.
Oh, he does! Oh, I love this!
Both.
I'm loving this!
Okay. Alright.
Oh, and he only has the 1 click left. Yep, that stopped it.
Yep.
Wow.
How many dollars does Chris have? He's got 9, so he probably has enough to res ice. If I was Alex, I would probably run on that server just to make him res things, and hopefully he doesn't have enough to score. Because I think that's the only hope.
I will trash your Sundew out of spite. You know what? Alex wins. Alex wins because he trashed the Sundew out of spite. That was a solid game, but he just spent too much time getting set up.
Yeah.
Too much time getting set up.
Okay, so, Alex couldn't have made it through that server. He didn't have a barrier breaker.
He had, oh, no, he only...
He had Eater. He wouldn't have been able to... Oh, he had Eater.
He had E3.
And wait, what was that? What's this front one?
I don't know, but he wouldn't have enough money to res both and score the agenda.
Right, correct.
But he could have res the Eli and the Nisei.
Yes.
So he still had to get through Nisei, and that's just too much.
So, and Alex only had $2, and he might not have...
No, he had a little more than that before he did it.
Oh,
because
he
used...
cleaned up.
Yeah, and he also trashed the Sundew, so...
No, I think running on that server probably would have been the best call.
I felt like he had to there. But he was also saying it's whatever.
Yes, he said, well, out of spite.
Out of spite. No, that was a solid game. That was a fun game to watch.
Yeah.
I like the little Nisei battle with the quest completed and the notorieties. That was a good time.
That is probably the most I've seen Nisei counters used in one run. Because I've never seen more than one used.
Well, you mean one turn.
I mean one turn, yeah. But
I have seen 2 used before at one turn, but...
Right. But not for the same
Definitely not on an
server.
unprotective archives run with no cards upside
Face
down.
up,
There is one I've definitely never
up.
seen.
Wow. So that's the first for the record books, boys and girls. First for the record book. I can't even talk English. I'm Asian. It's harder to put bloopers on audio. Anyway, so what do you think? So you like that game? I actually thought that game was really interesting. And,
there was a lot of cool stuff there. There was a lot of cool stuff.
A lot of interaction too, and the surprise wanton on first turn.
Oh, that's one of the things I love about this game the game is it's a great game to watch, but it's a great game to play, obviously, but it's a fascinating game to watch just because there's so many different interactions, and it's nice to be able to look at people's decision making outside of being in the competition of the game. Right. Like, there's a lot of times I'm like, oh, what do I do? When you're sitting up here and not have any pressure, you can watch what people are doing and go, interesting, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that movement. Ooh, I wouldn't not have done that. And I definitely like watching this more than your standard board game or like even Magic. Personally, I think watching Magic games is
Yeah, watching Magic games kind of boring because most hands are played kind of straightforwardly.
It's very straightforward.
Especially at the tournament level, it's like, oh, I have this hand. It's the best way to play.
Boom, boom, boom.
But
boom,
like
boom,
in Netrunner, you still have choices, and the choices, I think, affect your game way more than most other games.
Absolutely.
So, anyway.
It's a fun game to watch. It's got that like nice resource management, turn management like a good Euro. So obviously it makes it very engaging to watch because there's so many decisions to make.
Right. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.
Take it easy.
See ya.